Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Touchy Topics with Jordii. It's been a while since I've done one of these and I feel rather glowy today because I have on makeup, which I don't usually wear. She feels cute, so I was like, I'm recording a video because my skin is glowing. I literally just have on this stuff here and then I have on some face illuminator situation. Don't ask me because this is not a regular thing. Anyway, today's touchy topic is going to be choices. So I was having a conversation with somebody and that's why I was like, oh, choices. I'm gonna talk about this one because people often mistake that's the word I'm gonna use. People often confuse choices for mistake. Yeah. The biggest one I can think of to give an example would be cheating, right? People always think, oh no, take me back. I'm sorry, I made a mistake. I cheated. I made a mistake. No. If we look up the definition of mistake, let's break this down all the way, okay? I have my tablet here. So the definition of a mistake is an action or judgment that is misguided or wrong, right? The definition of a choice is an act of selecting or making a decision when faced with two or more possibilities, right? So most persons that cheat are adults because they're in consensual relationships, which means they know right from wrong. If you know right from wrong, then you can't make a misguided choice because you know the right from the wrong. And if you're in a monogamous relationship, then you know that your spouse would not be okay with you making a misguided choice, mistake, and cheating. You can only make a misguided choice if you don't know right wrong, which means if you're saying your cheating is a mistake, you're saying that you did not know that there were two or more possibilities to do it or not to do it. So you made a misguided choice, or you made a misguided error in cheating. You get what I'm saying? Cheating is a choice because you know that there are two or more possibilities of whether or not to make that choice or not make that choice. You have your yes, you have your no, you have your right, you have your wrong. You choose to cheat. Cheating starts in many stages. Starts with a conversation. It could even just be a one-night stand. It still starts with a conversation. Hey you, let's go to the room. Bang, 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 we're done. That's still a choice. You chose to say, let's go to the room. Let's go have sex. Knowing that you had the option to not do that. This is why I have an issue with just everyone, people just easily accepting, the sorries that come after the deliberate action of cheating. I just can't. Like, you knew right from wrong. That's not a mistake. That is definitely a choice. You chose to do that. You chose to go that route instead of walking away. I know you're coming at me with sorry. I'm sorry, but at that point, sorry is a sorry word. There is no sorry. Like, a mistake is, oh my God, I stepped on your toe. I did not see your foot there. I can take a sorry for that. Oh my God, I just bumped into you. I did not see you there. I can take a sorry for that. But when you make a deliberate choice to do something, knowing that the outcome is more than likely going to hurt someone that you claim to love, I can't take sorry for that. There's no apology in the world because at that point, you don't care about me. You can't care about my feelings because why are you making deliberate choices and deliberate acts to hurt my feelings? Doing something that you know is going to make me feel some type of way and then coming back to rub me down with sorry, I find that to be so disrespectful. And it makes it come off as though you have a lack of care for the person that you're dealing with, which is why cheating is a deal breaker for me. Especially if we agree that we're going to be in a monogamous relationship, it's just me and it's just you. There's no amount of sorry you can give me for cheating. That just doesn't work for me. Like, you know, another good example, let's not just talk about cheating. It could be something like, let's say you're in a relationship and the person you're with, male or female, starts having conversations that could lead to sexual acts, intimate acts, or they're deliberately hiding things from you, like, oh, I don't want to tell her, because if I do, then, you know, she's gonna get mad, and if she gets mad, then I'm gonna have to explain, and if I have to explain, so I'd rather just keep it pacified and hope she doesn't find out, or hope he doesn't find out. That's a deliberate choice. So if I find some shit out, don't come at me with, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, I made a mistake. No. A mistake is a misguided judgment. You knew right from wrong. You knew what would happen, what the outcome would be if your secrets were found out. So that is not a situation where you can come to somebody with, I'm sorry. That doesn't work. I think people need to realize the difference between I have a choice and I made a mistake. Because then we wouldn't have so much hurt, so much anger, so much pain facilitating through people with these bullshit ass sorries. Like, I don't accept sorry. You know, you can, you know, if you cheat and you get caught or something, you can apologize, I guess. You know, I apologize that my deliberate act made you feel however, or I apologize for choosing this deliberate act that now has cost me this relationship. That's about as much sorry as I can take, because I don't want no explanation. Oh, I was feeling sad, blah, blah. If you're feeling so sad, leave. If you're feeling the relationship not working, leave. You have every choice. People keep saying shit like, oh, I don't have a choice. I didn't have a choice but to. I didn't have a choice but to do this. I didn't have a choice but to do that. You always have a friggin' choice. There's always a left. There's always a right. There's always a right. And there's always a wrong. You always have a friggin' choice. I just think people use that as an excuse to pacify their feelings, suppress their feelings of guilt. You always have a choice. Hey, even if it's, yo, Becky, I'm breaking up with you today. It's just not working. And you guys end the relationship, and then you go do something that's completely different than, you know, argument, F you this, F you that, Magan, you know, you guys are still in a relationship, you're just arguing, and then you go and do a deliberate act that you know could cause more detriment to the relationship, but you still choose to make that choice. People need to learn the difference between choice and mistake, and everyone has a damn choice. So that excuse of, I had no choice, I was already in the room. You got to think about all the stages that lead up to cheating. The conversations start, maybe seeing each other in person start, you know, going to each other's homes. That's, you know, leading up to more things happening, kissing. Before you even can have sex, well, some people can't have sex without taking off the clothes, but you still have to either hike up the skirt, shift the panty to the side, you know, unzip the pants to stick out the body. Like, there are things that occur that should light bulb moment, like, oh my god, this has gone too far. So don't come at me with, I'm sorry, when you make a deliberate act knowing the outcome of that deliberate act. That's BS. At that point, there's no amount of sorry that can be accepted. Let me know if you guys agree. What is your take on choice versus mistake? And do you accept sorries? Do you accept sorries, and what do you accept sorry for? What is a inexcusable, what is an inexcusable act? What is something that someone can do to you that is just like, I can't accept sorry for that? Even taking it outside of a relationship, if you think about your parents give birth to you, you didn't ask to be here, and then they abandon you. Maybe they come back 10 years later to try to get back in your life, and they hit you with, I'm sorry, I, you know, gave birth to you, and sorry that your life was shit because I couldn't get my shit together before I had you. Do you accept a sorry for that? Is that an excusable offense? Is that a mistake, or is that a choice? You know, so let's have a healthy discussion about this. My take on it is, everyone has a choice, right or wrong. And I think every adult is cognitive enough to know their right from wrong. Now, if you don't know your right from wrong, that's different. If you know your right from wrong, that means you're making a deliberate decision, deliberate choice at that point to choose wrong over right. So you don't get to now come back and correct that wrong with "I'm sorry." That's not cool. That's crazy to me, you know? Sorry is a sorry word for me. Sorry doesn't work for me, you know? Let me know what you guys think. We'll have a healthy discussion about it in the comments. You know, I like to bring up stuff like this because once we have clear understanding of these things, I feel like as a community, the Black community, not only just the Black community, but you know, as a community of people, women, men, it makes it easier for us to have tangible relationships, whether it be friendships, whether it be you know, partnerships where you're having an intimate relationship with somebody, or a family relationship. You know, once you can decipher what you will and will not accept sorry for, I think it's not even about not forgiving. Forgiving someone is far different to me than saying sorry, or forgiving someone is far different to me. Forgiving is for yourself. Sorry is for the other person's guilt. I feel like people apologize out of guilt for what they did, not necessarily for how it made you feel, but for what they did. So for me, you know, I can forgive you for infidelity. I can forgive you for lying. I can forgive you for secrets, for myself, because I need to move on. You coming to me with a sorry, that's for you. That's not for me. That sorry is to pacify your guilt. Because think about it. People come to you, I'm sorry. And then you're like, okay, I forgive you. You're forgiving them for yourself. But at the same time, your forgiveness, when you verbalize that to them with accepting their sorry, is saying, hey, it is okay that you make bad choices. It's okay. You make bad choices. You say sorry. I'm going to forgive you every time. No, forgiveness is for you. Sorry is to pacify the guilty person. I don't care what anybody says. You're not telling me sorry for myself. You're not. You can take your sorry and shove it where the sun don't shine, because that's not for me. That's for yourself. You need to forgive yourself. I can forgive you for myself, and that's it. The sorriest part about being sorry is knowing you have the option not to be sorry, but you still went and chose to be sorry. And I'm sorry. I'm just not accepting sorries. Thank you guys for watching Touchy Topics. Like I said, if you have differing opinions, please let me know. I want to have a healthy discussion about this. And let me know what you think. Touchy Topics. Thank you for watching. I feel so cute though. I don't want to. You guys have a good day.